Monty? Monty? Absolutely, blatantly ignoring me. Interesting to see it changing actually now. The ferns are growing up. Cowpass is finished. Lots of nettles everywhere. It's Christopher taking photographs. He's always taking photographs. Monty, we're going this way. Monty. See what I mean? Absolutely ignores me, which is why we have to put him on an extended lead. If he sees someone more interesting than us, he's just off. Right. No. Turn around. The other way. You're going that way. That way. Go. Grumbling. He's 13. Full of attitude. Wait till you're called. Wait. Oh, you can hear that motorway, can't you? On a still day a lot. Wait till you're called. Monty's off because he doesn't wait at all. Go on then. I'll come back here in a second and you just have to dodge. Here he comes, look. Nut bar. Oh, that dog. We spend the next half an hour with his tongue lolling out of his mouth. And it's disappeared now. Look how tall these have got. They were literally by my ankle about 6 weeks ago. And then this is changing colour before our eyes. I love to see the countryside changing actually. I kind of have this thing where I get a bit sad when the daisies are nearly finished, but there's always something else. Butterfly. Lots and lots of butterflies actually today. Can you hear that? 4 left. There's a golf course just over there. You frequently find golf balls over here. I mean, that's a pretty poor golfer, isn't it? Mind you, I would be as well. Anyway, there's lots going on in there. Water workman. Ow! Oh, I just went over my foot there nearly. Never get tired of a daisy. So it's lunchtime and quite a few of the minis clubs are packaged up now, and we've just now got to put them in the little bags that they get sent out in. So part of the way there, just going to stop and have some soup. It's afternoon and they're all packaged up and they're just going down to the post office. So we've started using compostable bags now, which we're really pleased to get, and they seem to be holding up really well. We do have a few ones that are also, what's it called? When it breaks down, you know what I mean. and they start to break down, biodegradable, that's what I'm looking for, and they start to break down within 2 years, so they're good too, but these are the best. But we actually couldn't get the bigger size in the compostable ones, so anyway, they're on their way. So have you had a good day? This is Monty's I want my food. Yeah, you heard the word food, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, about this time of day, he suddenly becomes your best friend. Sits with you all the time, don't you? Yeah. So I'm going to go and feed him. Put all the parcels out. Just going to go and do my dispatch notifications. So, it's about 7 o'clock. Supper is on. That's just, we're just having tray bake veggies. And our dispatch notifications are done. It's been a really sort of worky day. Grass is being mowed. Anyway, I have got some clearing up to do in here, so I won't show you. It's not very pleasant in there. You know, if you go out to a pub and you buy some peanuts, or whatever, snacks, as our local barman says. I think it's perfectly reasonable to bring them home if you have any left, except I left them in here, and it's a bit of a grimy old mess in there at the moment, so I have to go and clear that out now. Joy! This has got way too big. I planted the wrong lavender. I thought this was a little teeny tiny lavender. It's huge, and it's completely engulfing everything else. That was a sherry mess up. There it is again. Spitball. Ugh. I'm literally not touching that, Archie. Not touching that. Excuse me, little one. That is a dog's water bowl. I'm going to need a bigger bird bath, aren't I? And that's going to need to be washed. Oh no, carry on. Cooling your feet off. Seriously, manners. No, nothing? You've had a little bath in there, haven't you? Haven't you? Oh, going back in. That is taking a mickey, really, isn't it? They're really funny. We've got about 8 of them in the garden, and a couple of pigeons actually as well now. But yeah, they're very, very tame. Tame, is that the right word? Does that mean you've tamed them? They're friendly. They're very friendly, as you can see. Okay. Just come back from our morning walk. It's still in there. It's not a nest. The spitball's still there. Look at that. Just doing some ironing. Look at that, that's dye. Didn't even know I'd done that. And this is linen, so it's going to be quite difficult to get out as well. That's not going to go anywhere. Rats. This is one of my favourite little blouses. It's only just a Zara something. Particularly fancy, but look, so pretty with the pleating. Oh, what do you think? I think the only way that's going to go anywhere, unless you know of any amazing ways to, whoops, get rid of that. That's going to need something to cover it up, I think. I'm not going to dye the whole thing. Oh well, there we go. So I have done my washing, or some of my washing, and had my washing on the line. Do love doing that. And done a little bit of ironing, and now I'm making up some bags. Most of them are pre-orders, but a couple of them are going into the shop later. This is a dragonflies one. I've already made one of these yesterday, and I had a little bit of extra. I'm going to have to make one more today. This in Jeremy Vine, always there, about the new leadership. I think I just heard Jeremy Hunt was going to bring back fox hunting. I can't believe that's true. Don't even get me started on that. Sorry if you can hear my fan, by the way. You could probably hear it earlier on. And also sorry for the video in the sound in the video yesterday. Awful. Made it sound like I was right next to a road all the time. Anyway, Gaynor was telling me, gave me some hints, so hopefully it will be a little bit better. That said, today, oops, come unthreaded. That said, today, I've got a fan blowing away. It's such a hot day today. I used to love hot weather. I used to spend my summers down in France actually when I was younger. I was very lucky. I loved it, just loved it. But now I'm just anything above sort of 70 and I'm in the shade. And I know I'm being a wuss because I know in some parts of the world you have really, really properly hot weather. But anyway, I love the sun, do love sunshine, but not very keen on heat. I'm going to pop out actually for another little walk in a minute. I'm trying to get my steps up. I've done 4.3 thousand steps today, and I've got to get to 10. So normally I would have done about 4,000 steps on the walk this morning, taking Archie out, but it was just too hot this morning to take him on a long walk. So I need to get my steps up another way.
I think we thought there's no order and we talked about things and so on. But if you love Joy Division, you will now regard it as one of the greatest bands.
So this is a fairly typical scene. I'm just cutting some apple just to have for my lunch. And then there's this. Because he loves apple, don't you? Snatch. You like apple? You do, don't you? Guess what? This is for me. Not for you. It's for me. All for me. Alright, just one little bit then. Alright, Monty, come on. Very, very gently. Monty, carrot, apple, treat. He literally expects I'm going to bring it to him. Come on. There you are. All gone. All gone now. So just to show you what I've been doing today, just making, it's a sort of bag making day really. So this one, which is a wildflowers bag, it's one that I did quite some time ago. I had enough. I keep saying, I wonder if I just do that on here or if I do it all the time. Anyway, this is a wildflowers bag, which I found enough fabric to make one more from, so I did that. This one is a touch of summer bag. I've just been sewing the tabs on these. These are pre-orders that I've been making for customers. This is a dragonfly bag, wrong tab, that I was making earlier. It's got a nice polka dot again, got a thing for polka dot. And this one, which is a I call this one A Touch of Twilight, which I think is really Tudory. Anyway, that's been my day. Oh, someone's at the door apparently. Anyway, that's my day. So, just finished this last little bag. Pretty one. Powder blue ribbon, like that. Anyway, just going to show you what I was going to do now. So I've got some lovely white linen, which is what I love to work on. And I think I might use this as a lining because I just love it, and I think they go quite nicely. I might use those, and I'm thinking in this book, which is one of my favourite books, I'm thinking of some of the things to do. So I quite like this one and this one. So I've looked them up, how they actually look, because these are obviously drawings. But I quite like this. When I do embroidery, I quite like it to look like this rather than trying to be the exact replica of the plant. Yeah, I prefer that style, so I quite like that. I think that colour actually would look really nice on the linen, and it would go with that, I think. So that is a strong contender. I also like, this one. I think that's nice. A few sprigs of that. I like that one. And, oh yeah, this one. Really like this one. This one here. Tempted by that. Is that everything? Oh no, I like that one too. I have to try and think when I start it that I don't embark on something that is so complex, takes so much time, that it's a bit too expensive, to make into a bag, and start charging too much money because it's taken me forever. So I try to keep things that I know. And was it that one? I don't know why I've got this page open actually, but anyway, I do like that one. That's quite fun. So I don't know which one to do. I'm going to do one of those. I do quite like that one. I do definitely quite like that one. I might even combine a couple of them, because I also really like that one. So we shall see. And the other thing, if I have time, is I bought some of this because I'm going to make some makeup remover pads. So it's just, you can see how it is. It's cotton. Yeah. So I use, is it micellar water? Micellar? I don't know how you pronounce it. Take my makeup off, and you do actually get through lots of cotton wool, and it comes in plastic, and I just think this has got to be a better option. So I'm going to make a couple of those later as well, because the day's got 48 hours in, hasn't it? I have all these big ideas, all these big lists, etc. We'll see. The other thing that's happening today is that we're doing some winding for the Advent calendar yarns, but I can't show you anything of that, so I can't really show you what's happening in my whole sort of day, because some of it's secret squirrel. But anyway, they're my plans. Caught in the act. Wag that towel at me, caught in the act. Look at him now, he's trying to make his mind up. Is she cross with me, or can I go up the stairs? Should I be going up there? It's not that he's not allowed up there, it's just that he's not asked. It's a townhouse, so we have a sitting room on the first floor. Go on. Go on, you can go. Go on, you can go. But I'm watching you. Last quick trip down to the post office before they close. Including this parcel, which is for a lady who's just sent through an order and she's recovering. So Anna, if you're watching, it's on its way to you and I hope you love it. I'm pretty certain. Yes. Look what Keith's just come home with. Strawberries. Hello, strawberries. I don't know why I still get excited about those, but I do.